Now on to the 3 little things that you can do to make sure you guys leave with the best deal. At the same time, you leave with a feeling of fondness, a relationship with that business. Deals are intrinsically human. Negotiating is intrinsically human. Ever since the barter system was in place, we've learned how to negotiate. We've sort of understood that negotiation was necessary in trade, in business, in whatever product or service you may do. We understand this, but it doesn't need to be a degrading, toxic, rude, disrespectful, and unhealthy conversation, right? So many people think that the more I belittle this guy, the more I degrade this guy and make him feel shame to his family, the better deal I get. It's not. It's important to treat the other person with respect. And being a human interaction, just very human. There's a little bit of je ne sais quoi to it, human touch that goes on. It's not all facts and figures. It's not all rational. There's some irrationality to it because it is a human thing. And to make sure you get the best deal, to make sure that people are happy with you, and if they are happy with you, they will work harder for you, they will negotiate with their authority faster, stronger, and with more firmness to get you the deal that you want. Just make them feel like a human being instead of a con man or a salesman or that's a connotation that comes with car salesman in Malaysia. First image that pops in your head is not exactly the most positive one. So if you treat people with respect, you are just one of many customers that they deal with day in and day out. And if you are polite, you are kind, you are empathetic, you are understanding, you are honest, you stand out as this holy customer that we like, oh my god, he's here again. He's here to bless us with his kindness. And we do our best for him. We really, really, really try. You don't tip me to treat you nice, but you just treat me nice, and my brain just goes, shit, damn it. I need to give this person all my life. I need to serve it with my life. An element that goes into negotiation that we don't often see in Malaysia, it's normally berate. Number 2, building on that point, is that businesses are there for commercial reason. No business does business without the goal of monetary profit behind it. Of course, there's passion involved. Of course, there's craftsmanship involved. The level of that depends on the dealership and their competency. At the end of the day, it should be a business transaction where it's positive for you. You get yourself a new product or new service or high level of value in terms of that product versus they earning some money from you. It's natural. People do this for a living. Right? So what many people that I see they don't get is you as the salesman, you should discount all your commission just so I buy the car. I dato. Okay, so what's a little bit apprehensive or adversarial about that is that if you threaten me with that and I am a sales consultant, I will not try my best for you, because trying my best involves in my own pocket getting drained essentially, and my boss isn't happy as well because I sold this car at cost price or at a loss. For me, of course I'll stay away from that. Any sensible person will stay away from that because the transaction needs to be commercially sensible for the business. A business that has high upkeep like ours, with the whole cafe and everything that goes inside it, and the whole service and the training and the immaculate sourcing of cars and all the little things that we pay up front to make sure the end product and end result is as close to perfect as being possible, will cost a little bit higher. It's just a fact. And these costs are poured preemptively into the customer. We don't know who this value will go to. We do know that the people who transact with us, they will appreciate all the fine details that we put into every single aspect. We need to take care of the front to make sure that customers are happy, that returning customers, and the business has a good reputation, has a good profit. It's a matter of fact. That can be misleading for some people. People might think that businesses don't really want to sell me their car, and that's the next point, which is that you want to buy a car, we want to sell a car. It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. One important thing that can give you return on your small little investment to get a bigger return is to do a pre-purchase inspection for the car that you're negotiating with. For these negotiating process, if you take your car to do a pre-purchase inspection at any third party or trustworthy workshop, that will give you a lot of information to the product itself, whether or not this product is worth buying in the first place. Any little, what they call it, Chinese is called 瑕疵, but in English, imperfection, flaw, mistake, any little not good with the car, right? For example, the biggest example is, boss, my car got BASM. Then a more obvious example, then you look at it with and you send it to PPI, and then the people are like, there's no BASM promise in this car, there's no button there. So it's like, that's already a big red flag for you to walk away from that negotiation. They're already trying to posture, they're already trying to lie to you, and it's just the first step in the relationship. So how would it go if you actually buy the car, you find out this and that and ding and dong is missing from the car? It's just a not very good start to the relationship. I personally think that all negotiations should be as honest, should be as upfront as possible to begin with. At the end of the day, I think that buying a luxury product, whether it be watches, whether it be cars, it is always with the intention that it should be a luxury experience. It should be a positive luxury experience for yourself. The whole process should be crafted and curated for your satisfaction, for your enjoyment, and to treat you like the buyer you are of that luxury car. It should have that element of prestige and a little bit pride involved in serving you, and it should be a happy experience. So to paraphrase a little bit from Bobby once said that good cars can end up with bad dealers, and bad cars can end up with good dealerships. That is very true. But my take on it is, even though that's the case, buying from a good dealer will always make sure that you as a consumer, as a client, in the long term will have a positive relationship, will have a better product, and have more value out of the transaction. So that's just my opinion on the topic. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I have a little secret to reveal, which is that this video is actually from our website. This is a piece that I wrote about negotiating for luxury used cars. Most of the points that I've covered in this video will be on the website in this article, but in the article I go a little bit deeper, I give a little bit more examples, and I just write in a more detailed way. I've always been a communicator that's better written than spoken, but yeah, so that's the case. If you enjoyed this video, do remember to give me a thumbs up. Do remember to share this video with your friend or your colleague who's looking to buy a car, or your boss or whatever. Share it around, and I do appreciate any subscriptions because that helps me immensely. Hope to bring you more value soon next time in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Chu Yang, signing off.